Hello students, I am Ms. Sushmita Chakraborty from Patna Women's College, Autonomous. My topic is on protocols for distributed system. The question arises, how does the receiver recognize multiple packets on the same message or duplicate packets? The sender and the receiver follow a set of rules called protocols for information exchange. In the context of computer networks, a protocol is a format set of rules and conventions that governs how computers exchange information over the network. The basic goal of protocols in a distributed system is to support transparency. It implies that the user need not bother whether the computer, communication and access to resource is local or remote, that is on different machine. You can see a big question mark. The question arises, why traditional network protocols are not suitable for distributed systems? That is, why network system protocols are unsuitable for distributed system. The reason is that traditional protocols do not support distributed systems which have the following requirements. The first is the transparency. Communication protocols for distributed systems should use location-independent identifiers for process, which should not change even if the process migrates to another. Client-server-based communication. In distributed systems, communication is based on the client-server model. Client requests the server to perform a specific task, and then the server executes the task and responds with a reply. Therefore, protocols for distributed system must be simple, connectionless, support request-response behavior. The third one is the group communication. It should support flexible transfer in data and entities. Protocols should support group communication facility so that messages can be selectively sent to a group or to the entire system by defining multicast or broadcast address respectively. The last, when talking about security, protocols should support flexible encryption mechanism. That is, message should be encrypted only if the path cannot be trusted because it is expensive. The next point is the network management. Protocols must be capable of handling dynamic changing in network configuration, and adding and removing of node should be done automatically. The last requirement is the scalability. Protocols should be scalable to support to LAN and WAN technologies. So these are the reasons why traditional protocols do not support distributed systems. Now let us discuss the protocols for secure client-server based communication. As we know, communication protocols are designed to achieve higher throughput or fast response. The two protocols that provide secure client-server based communication in distributed system and solve the issues are FLIP, Fast Local Internet Protocol, and the second is the VMTP, Versatile Message Protocol. Let us discuss Fast Local Internet Protocol. FLIP is a connectionless protocol developed for distributed operating system. This connectionless protocol is used in Amoeba distributed system. The main features of FLIP are local transparency, security, group communication, network management, process migration, efficient remote procedure call, client-server communication. Let us discuss the features of FLIP. We can see the diagrammatic representation of FLIP box. Transparency to process migration identifies entities as network service access point. NSAPs with location independent 64-bit identifier. That is, all service point access has 64-bit location identifier. Sites on internet work have more than one NSPs connected to a flip box or a port. The flip box has host interface to connect to a host, packet switch to manage communication, and the network interface to connect to other ports through Ethernet or token ring. The flip box can operate either through software layer operating system corresponding to sites and run on separate communication process. In a flip protocol, a routing table is maintained which stores dynamic cache maps NSP address to data link addresses. Flip messages are transmitted between NSAPs, and for that, path is selected on the basis of information stored in routing table of each flip box. Flip provides two parameters for secure delivery: security bit to define sensitive message which are marked with a security beat. These messages are routed only over a trusted network, but in case no trusted path is found, then the message is redirected to the sender with unreachable bit set. The sender retransmits the message with encryption. That is, encryption is defined only when needed. The second is the network weight. Flip automatically handles dynamic network configuration. 3 calls are provided in Flip for sending messages. First one is the Flip unicast, which is used for point-to-point communication, and Flip multicast and Flip broadcast. Both are used for group communication, which allow group of entities to be addressed using a single Flip address. Mechanism provided for sending sensitive messages, that is security bit. Flip automatically handle dynamic network configuration and change. It is the system administrator who has to specify whether the network is trusted network manually. And the last feature is that this protocol have large number of functionality but is not scalable for large WANs. Thank you very much.